Hey everybody, this is the Mud Guy, and after a long summer off, I'm finally back with some videos. A lot of things have changed. I don't want to go into the gory details of what happened to me this summer, but basically it's been the craziest summer of my life. A lot of things have changed, and I've sold off almost my entire collection. Not necessarily a negative thing, it's something that I had to do to stay in the hobby. And so I figured the best way to get back into these videos is to show you an update of what RCs we have left, and I'll start out with my Mugen. Basically, this is my only, me personally, this is my only RC car that I have anymore. It always has been and always will be my favorite RC for many reasons, but anytime I would pick up the remote and go out to bash or do anything with RC, it was always this car and the other ones would sit on the shelf. So I figured this is the one I'm going to keep, this is the one I'm going to stick with. I can't say that I'm not going to get any other RCs in the future, but this channel is going to kind of change from, you know, me collecting and upgrading RCs into more of the experience of actually driving RCs and, you know, some things in my life that revolve around RC. This channel has always been about me and my journey through the hobby, and right now my journey has taken me to a point where I had to take a step back, and that's pretty much why I had to take the summer off. I had to rethink a lot of things and I had to sell off a lot of stuff, basically just to keep the thing alive for me. So this is it. This is my RC car right here. It's a great one. I'm going to do a couple things to it, but for the most part it doesn't need upgrades. Basically it's just a great RC car, and this is the one I decided to stick with. So let's get into the other RCs we have in my family, and I'll talk about some of the things we might want to do in the future. This RC you've seen before. This is an Axial Wraith. We call it the Rock Monkey. This is one that kind of started out as a kit build, and I kind of added on pieces from here and there and wherever I could to finish it up. This wasn't an RTR. This is just something I built up from scratch, and for the most part, this is Monkey's RC, and it's been very durable. I think we're kind of done with this RC. I'm not saying that we won't upgrade anything in the future, but he's taken it out pack after pack. Nothing's broke. It performs perfectly for him. I don't know if you remember where we were with this RC, but we've added some LED lights. I have a little battery box in the back made to look like a fuel tank. We had body wrap stickers all the way around. I decided that the monkey theme was a little bit too much on the roof, so we took that sticker off, painted it black, and added the LED lights. All the RCs are going to get LED lights. We're going into winter, the dark time around here, you know, sunset, 4:30, 5 o'clock. So we're going to add LED lights so we can keep going, you know, we can keep RCing all throughout the winter. And I started out with this one, the Rock Monkey. So that's the Rock Monkey. This one is Monkey's car. Okay, right here, this is this is another Wraith. This is Axial Wraith. This is the Poison Spider version of the Wraith. I know a lot of guys have this car. A lot of guys have done upgrade series on this. This one is for Scooch. This is Scooch's Wraith. And pretty much, we bought it RTR, and I've done a few things to it. I have plans for this. You'll see more upgrades on this. Basically because the RTR version has some flaws to it. It has some weak points, and we're going to switch those out. The only upgrades I've done so far is I've worked on the steering a little bit here. I added aluminum links for the steering. The original servo horn went. It's stripped out. I had another one. I put that on. We're going to go with something like an aluminum servo horn that screws on in many directions to improve upon that. And I replaced the motor with the motor didn't crap out on me, but I wanted to get Scooch a 45 turn Torque Master Expert, which is great. It's a good solid motor, and it's a little bit slower, more torque than the 27 turn that it came with, so it's a little bit better speed for Scooch. But you will be seeing upgrades on this because there are things that are already going wrong with it that I want to replace. But this is not the Poison Spider. This is now the Poison Scooch. So whenever you see the Poison Scooch, you know it's going to be a series about this car and its upgrades. This right here, these are our two boats. This is the Atomic 58-inch Atomic Racing Catamaran. I didn't run this yet. It still needs the LiPo batteries, and I got to do a little bit of electrical work to it and a little bit of setup. Most likely you will not see anything from this summer. It's already starting to get a little chilly outside, and boating season is coming to a close, so this will probably be something that you see more of in the spring. We might do a video or two on some of the things we have to do to get it running, but for the most part, you're gonna have to wait till next spring to see the Atomic. But we are keeping that one, and this is Monkey's Traxxas Blast. We didn't run this at all this year. Hoping next year's a better boating year, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see. So that's basically the collection there. That's all the RCs we have left. And I also don't have my studio anymore. We turned that into a gaming room. The boys are in desperate need of their own space in this house, and the easiest thing to sacrifice was the studio. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to bring you videos like Bench Time with the Bear and some of my tutorials. Right now, this is what I have. I know the lighting's not great. I'm still working that out. But this is my workbench right now. This is kind of my RC area. We're still in the basement, but we're not in the same location. Like I said, I'm not saying we're not going to get anything new, but you know, this channel is going to switch around a little bit. We're going to reboot it, and it's going to be more of what we have in our experience with the RCs that we have, as opposed to just the constant, oh, here's something new we're going to buy and all the upgrades we're going to do to it. Just can't afford to do that. It took a lot out of me, and it basically hurt me in the hobby. And to keep this alive for me, I have to kind of get away from that mentality that I'm just going to buy things, upgrade them, and get the next newest and latest and greatest RC. So that's pretty much it. I have a trail run planned for this weekend, so hopefully I can get another video out pretty quick. And that's where we're at. I don't have a studio right now. I don't know how I'm going to do Bench Time with the Bear yet. I still want to do that show because that show is my favorite show to do, but we don't have a bench. So I'll figure these things out. I'll work with my lighting, and I'll get everything set up. But yeah, look for some changes. We're not done. We're not out of this game yet. I want to come back in a good way, and I want to do something a little bit different, like always. And so stay tuned. We're gonna do more videos, and we're not done yet. Our collection has suffered, but we're on the comeback trail now. So stay tuned and take care of yourself.